the Count of St.GERMAIN, one of the immortals of our history. What we do know is that he was an accomplished alchemist. He was close friends with Marie Antoinette, Catherine the Great, Voltaire, Rousseau, Mesmer and Casanova. He dealt with material and textile technology as well as alchemy, like many intellectuals of the time, such as Isaac Newton. But is it possible that in addition to the secrets of alchemy, the Count has also discovered the secret of eternal life? Between 1740 and 1780 Saint-Germain was a celebrity and traveled all over Europe, and all the while he didn't seem to age. Those who knew him were amazed by his many abilities and peculiarities, such as the fact that he spoke 12 languages, played the violin like a virtuoso, was an accomplished painter and chemist. He seemed to be a very rich man, who then when he had dinner with friends he was rarely seen eating anything in public. His name was linked to several secret societies, including the Rosicrucians, the Freemasons, the Society of the Asiatic Brothers, the Knights of Light, the Illuminati and the Order of the Templars. In 1779 Saint-Germain arrived in Altona in Schleswig. Here he met Prince Charles of Hesse-Kassel, who was also interested in mysticism and was a member of several secret societies. The Count showed several of his precious stones to the prince, whom he convinced that he had invented a new method of dyeing cloth. The prince was impressed and set up a factory for the Count at Eckernford and supplied him with the materials and clothes that Saint-Germain needed to start the project. Officially, Saint-Germain died on February 27, 1784, in his residence in the factory of at Eckernford, while the prince was in Kassel, and the death was recorded in the register of the Church of St. Nicholas in Eckernford. But of course, dying equals a bad day when you're called the immortal Count. He would continue to be seen throughout the 19th century and into the 20th century. In 1785, he was seen in Germany with Anton Mesmer, the famous hypnotist. Some argue that it was Saint-Germain who gave Mesmer the basic ideas for hypnotism and personal magnetism. Official records of Freemasonry show that they chose Saint-Germain as their representative for a convention in 1785. After the capture of the Bastille in the French Revolution of 1789, the Comtesse d'Adhémar recounted having a long conversation with the Comte de Saint-Germain. He would have told her about the immediate future of France, as if he knew what would follow. In 1821 she wrote, "I saw Saint-Germain again, each time to my astonishment. I saw him when the Queen, Antoinette, was murdered, on 18 Brumaire, the 9th of November 1799, in the day after the death of the Duc d'Enghien, in January 1815, and on the eve of the assassination of the Duc de Berry. The last time he saw him was in 1820 and each time he appeared to be a man of around 45 years old.